was born in Akron, Ohio, and I grew up in Cleveland. Spent some time in Florida and lived in Texas for a while. Then I moved to North Carolina and back to Nashville, Tennessee. But what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. Make no mistake about it. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. Make no mistake about it. I'm an Ohio boy. You know, I got out of prison in 1967. I went to Nashville, Tennessee. I met Chris Christopherson. He asked me to go on tour with him. First place we played was in New Jersey. On the show that night was a guy named Bruce Springsteen. I was back in the dressing room with a couple of my buddies, John Prine and Steve Goodman. We were playing songs for each other. And Bruce come back and he asked John, he said, "Where are you from?" And John said, "I'm from Kentucky." And he asked Steve, he said, "Where are you from?" And Stevie said, "I'm from Chicago, Illinois." And he looked at my drunk ass and he said, "Where are you? I know where you're from." And I said, "Yeah, where's that, dude?" He said, "You're from Texas." I said, "Fuck, dude, I'm from Ohio. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. Make no mistake about it. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. Make no mistake about it. I'm an Ohio boy. 9 years old, I was at the Boys Industrial School in Lancaster, Ohio. I turned 14 in Mansfield Reformatory. I turned 16 on death row in the Ohio State Penitentiary. I was at Chillicothe Reformatory. My sentence was commuted from death row to life in prison. 1965, I was sent to Marion Correctional Institution in Marion, Ohio. In 1967, I was granted parole. In 1987, with the help of some of my friends who signed a petition for me to the governor of the state of Ohio, I was granted my final release from parole. And I was restored to my rights as an American citizen. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. Make no mistake about it. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. Make no mistake about it. I'm an Ohio boy. In 1968, my parole officer allowed me to go to Nashville, Tennessee and just send in written reports to him. So I was living in the back of an old hearse, parking it in front of the Grand Ole Opry, putting money in the meter. People would come by and ask me for my autograph. I'd sign the Mysterious Rhinestone Cowboy. A guy wrote a story about me in the Nashville paper. Shelby Singleton, who owns Sun Records, sent some people out to find me. They said they wanted to hear my songs. So I played my songs for him. And he said, "You got any more?" I said, "Yeah, but they're back in Ohio." He gave me $1,000. First time I'd ever seen a $100 bill in my life. Told me to go back and get my songs. So I went back and got my songs, and I made my first album for Sun Records. It was called Penitentiary Blues. After that, I did an album that I wrote in prison called Requiem for a Harlequin. It was probably the first rap album that was ever made. It said things like, "Now the bright lights shine in the asphalt jungle and gamers are stalking their prey. where crime is king of everything and the doom waits each day. You know, I learned the laws of the asphalt jungle, and I also know its code. And I was beating up chumps and rolling drunks when I was 10 years old. You know, the street where I lived was shattered with sin, a relative jungle where escape was thin. Many survived and many gave in. Where barefoot children dressed in rags learned very early the jungle drag and shameless women offer no price, and the rats multiply like the roaches and lice. Yes, I'm a product of the asphalt jungle, as if you didn't know. My mom named me David Allan, but my friends call me Killer Coat. Yes, I grew up with the help of the state in their fine industrial schools, and I learned how to fight without throwing a punch, and I learned that our police ain't fools. And my education from prison to prison has well recorded my fame. And there's a lot of people that are frightened to death at the mention of my name. You know, I played in every pool room. I knew every slick in town. I've drank with every drunkard, and I've laughed with every clown. You know, I pimped and played both girls and guys. The dollar was my goal. And my skin is white, my eyes are blue, but there's black blood in my soul, and black blood you can't control. I'm an Ohio boy. I'm an Ohio boy. Make no mistake about it. I'm an Ohio boy.